Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. What I'm about to reveal to you now, I've mentioned it before years back, but I don't expect you to browse through the catalog of my videos and find it, so I'm going to repeat it. The following is a trick every con man knows. Satan is the con man, the chief con man. Demons are also con men, and human con men or con women, they are operating like the devil does, because the devil is the father of lies, as Christ said. So what I'm about to reveal to you is the trick that every con man or con woman understands. Because con men and con women, they have knowledge. They have diabolical insight in how human nature works. Whether someone is in a fallen state as a sinner or where someone is delivered. Humans are humans. Men are men, women are women. We have our natural wiring. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. Con men and con women know how to manipulate or trigger our wiring in their advantage, which means it's in our disadvantage. And this is a trick they're using. They let you win. Write it down. Con men or con women, don't say con artists, they let you win. They give you gain. Why? They do this to boost your confidence. But because you've won, you will associate unconsciously. You don't do it consciously on purpose, but unconsciously you will associate that victory with them. That is what con artists do. But you will not associate this victory with them in a conscious level. So on a conscious level, you may think, you know what, I did this myself. And that is what con artists do. They bind you to them while you think you did it all on your own. That's what the enemy does through his false preachers. He gives you some knowledge that lacks a lot of perspective, and that's why it's dark, because you miss important stuff. And while you walk in this knowledge, demons are working on your behalf. But when the results come, you think it's you. And you are built up in this self-esteem. But without being aware of it, you have now become dependent on the paranormal. Without being aware of it, the demons have conned you. And the same way, con men and con women, they con you by letting you win. You may have never heard this in church, or maybe you never heard this in school. No, I'm telling it to you. Con men and con women, they let you win. Now, don't get me wrong here. Don't get me wrong. When people are training you, or they're investing in you, they may challenge you and let you win to boost your confidence. There's nothing wrong with that in itself. But when con men and con women do this, they have other intentions. So understand this well. Con men and con women, they do things that other people do also, but their intentions are wrong. But they do those things because those things work. Not that those things in themselves have to be wrong, but when they do it with a wrong intention. So let me give an illustration. Let's say now you're a young man, and you just met someone, you think this is someone I can build a future with, and well, the relationship goes well. There are some fights in relationships, but she often says, you know what, Frank, let's say your name is Frank, you've won. You're right. So she initiates the fights, and after a while she admits you're right. What happens? After a while, you'll get used to it. And your confidence is built that you can manage conflicts. But here's the thing. That individual involved with is a witch. She targeted you to basically to exploit you and to leave you and to take all your wealth away. Because you're a businessman, you've built up a fortune, and she wants to waste it. Why? Because she is serving Satan. That means she gives homage to the beast. The beast was Apollo, who's called the destroyer in Revelation chapter 9 verse 11. So she is serving the destroyer. So she needs to use her craft to destroy. But here's the thing. She won your trust by letting you win. And by you winning, you were distracted from seeing what was happening. She's a con woman. She conned you. That's one illustration. Now, let's give another illustration. You are going through a crisis in your life. You don't know how to manage relationships. Your friends are dropping you. Your significant other left you for someone else. And you're shocked. You're thinking, what do I need to do? Then someone comes by and talks with you about some spiritual trick that you can use. Whether it's a law of attraction or whether it's the secret, they call the secret, they call it some spiritual trick. And you think, what the heck is this? I don't need all this religious garbage now. I'm going through a lot of stuff. But you think, you know what? I have nothing to lose. So you try it. And it works. Then you want to know more about it. So you go online and search for groups that are doing the same thing. And without you being aware of it, you're now into a cult. You did not intend to be involved in a cult, but you've been drawn into a cult. What happened? The demons use that individual to teach about the paranormal. And without you being aware of it, you've tapped into the paranormal. And now the paranormal works for you, but you think it's you. But of course, it's not you. It's paranormal work on your behalf to deceive you. And now you want to know more because you still have difficulties. And now, so that's how you've been lured into the negative. You have been conned. And those people around you, they don't know any better, but demons use them to con you. Ladies, and I'm going to address you ladies out there. This is a trick that con men often use. Con men, they give you sympathy, and once you have fallen for that sympathy, now the demons are behind them, because most con men, they use paranormal aids. Don't let anyone fool you. The demons are now drawing them closer to you, which is paranormal. It's not the con man doing it, but the demons are doing it, and now you feel more and more comfortable with that guy. And before you know it, you are covering up his crimes. Before you know it, you're stealing for him. Before you know it, he may have committed a murder, and you're covering the corpse. And later you think, huh? How did I get involved in all of this? Or maybe you already have kids, your husband left you, and you think this guy is great. But before you know it, he's touching your kids, and you don't even know what, and you don't even realize it. Why? He is a con man. And he has entities with him that assist him. Because most con men and con women, they make use of paranormal aid. But that's what you will never hear on the news. The news will never tell you this. Because many of those media stations are run by pagans also. So they're not intended to inform you. They're just intended to keep you in the negative. Many of them. Now I'm telling you this. Learn this. Learn this. Con men and con women, they let you win to distract you. Don't be fooled by the prize. Don't be fooled by the victory. It's a false victory. That's why I agree with Christ. Always look at the bigger picture. Be at peace.